Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hardball 6. What a great day for a ball game. The Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Fastball for the first strike. 0-1 the count. Curveball inside. That's a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Low for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Fly to left. A routine catch for Ochoa. 1 out. Up at bat, Mickey Morandini. He's hitting .335. It's bloop to third. 2 out. At the plate, number 15, Gary Gaetti. He's a .296 hitter. Fly ball to the gap in left field. Stopped by Grissom. A base hit for Gaetti. Ground ball to short. That makes 3 out. 1 runner left on base. We're still scoreless. Leading off for the Brewers, Alex Ochoa. It's popped up to center. At the plate, the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo, hitting .463. Sinker for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. High fly to deep center. A great running catch by Lance Johnson. 2 go. At the plate, number 2, the shortstop, Jose Valentin. Fouled off to the left. Down the middle but high. Ball 1. Fastball. That's strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to second. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Headed to the top of the second. There's still no score. Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Mark Grace. Launched to straightaway center. Up at bat, Henry Rodriguez. Foul to left. Curveball missed it for strike 2 to Rodriguez. The 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside edge. That's a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Changeup inside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fly to right center. Rodriguez is going for a double. Rodriguez is rounding second. A double. Up at bat, the catcher, Houston. The pitch. Fastball. That's 1. Fouled off to left. The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball to the gap in right field. Caught by Bennett. There's the second out. Now up, numbered 1, Lance Johnson. Fastball. He swung at it. That's strike 1 for Johnson. The count is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. High and inside. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. That's a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball. Right down the middle. Strike 2. There's no score with a runner at second. Inside. That's ball 3. A line drive to the right side. Stopped by Bennett. Single for Johnson. John Lieber at the plate. He's hitting .200. The pitch. Fastball for strike 1 to Lieber. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to second. There's the third out. 2 runners left on base. Headed to the last half of the second inning. We're scoreless. Leading off for the Brewers, Jeremy Bennett. He's at .446 hitter. He's anxious. Fastball, missed it. That's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Fly to right. Stopped by Hill. Bennett has a stand-up double. The pitch. It's blooped to right field. Up at bat, Mark Loretta. Sinker. He can't get a piece of it. That's 1. Sinker. Swung and missed. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Low and away. That's a ball. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for strike 3. Fly ball to right. Glenn Allen Hill stops it. A base hit for Vigna. There goes Vigna. Now batting, the center fielder, Marquise Grissom. He's hitting .385. Fastball. He swung at it. That's 2. Fly to left center. The side is retired. 2 runners left on base. Heading into the first half of the third inning. No score. Leading off for Chicago, the shortstop, Jose Hernandez. He's hit 0 for 1. Popper to left field. An amazing catch by Ochoa. At the plate, the second baseman, Mickey Morandini. hitting .333. Fly ball to center field. Now batting, the third baseman, Gary Gaetti. He's hitting .299. In there, strike one. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Inside, that's ball one. It's blooped to left. Alex Ochoa picks it up. Single. At the plate, the right fielder, Glenn Allen Hill. He's a .326 hitter. Fly to short. A routine catch for Valentin. That's the third out. No runs. One hit, no errors. One runner left on base. Heading into the bottom of the third inning. We're scoreless. Leading off for Milwaukee, Bill Pulsipher. Sinker, swung on and missed. That's strike one. Fly ball to first. Stopped by Hill. A single for Pulsipher. Sinker. He swung at it for strike one to Ochoa. Sinker. Another strike for Ochoa. The 0-2 pitch. Low for ball one. Alex Ochoa at the plate. He's hit 0-1 this afternoon. Fly to center. Stopped by Johnson. A base hit for Ochoa. The pitch. Fly ball to the gap in left field. Up at bat, the shortstop Valentin. He's 0-1. Inside, ball one. Hammered to the right side. He throws to second. That retires the side. One runner left on base. Going into the first half of the fourth inning. No score.
까지 갔을 때 표정은 정말 열광의 도가니였는데 그 이후에 아이고.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Mark Grace. He's hit 0-1 this afternoon. Curveball, strike one. Hit hard to second base. Out at first. At the plate, number 40, Henry Rodriguez. A .240 hitter. Foul to right. The 0-1 pitch. Low. That's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball toward the mound. 2 go. At the plate, the catcher, Tyler Houston. He's a .296 hitter. Right down the middle for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off to the right. Missed it. Struck him out. Chicago is retired in order. Headed to the last half of the fourth inning. There's no score. Leading off for Milwaukee, Jeremy Bennett, hitting .448. Fly to right center. That's one away. Now up, Dave Nielsen. He's hitting .404. Powered up the middle. At the plate, the first baseman, Mark Loretta. He's hit 0 for 1. Swung on and missed. That's one. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to short. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Heading into the first half of the fifth, no score. Leading off for the Cubs, Lance Johnson. He's hit 1 for 1 this afternoon. Fly to second. A great running catch by Vigna. One away. Line to the shortstop. That makes 2 out. At the plate, Jose Hernandez. He's a .282 hitter. Changeup, a sweet pitch for strike 1 to Hernandez. Foul to left. Launched to deep center. Hernandez is going for a double. He throws it in. A triple for Hernandez. Now batting, the second baseman, Mickey Morandini, a .332 hitter. Curveball low, ball 1. The count is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. An easy throw to first to shut down Chicago. That makes 3 out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the last half of the fifth, there's no score. Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Fernando Vigna, hitting .425. Ground ball to second base. An easy throw to first for the first out. Up at bat, number 9, the center fielder, Marquise Grissom. He's 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off to the left. The 1-1 pitch. It's popped up to left center. Johnson makes a nice running catch. Now batting, Bill Pulsipher. He's hitting .125. Sinker, a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Pulsipher. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup, that's 2. The 0-2 pitch. Slider, that's a ball. Sinker, inside, that's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. A line drive to short. Out at first. Milwaukee is retired in order. Headed to the top of the 6th inning. We're still scoreless. Leading off for the Cubs, Gary Gaetti. He's hit 2 for 2. High fly to deep left. That's over the wall. for Gaetti. The pitch. Fastball. That's strike one. Curveball in there. That's strike two. Popper to short. Caught by Valentin. At the plate, Mark Grace. He's 0 for 2. Fly ball to third. He swats it foul. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Now up, the left fielder, Henry Rodriguez. He's hit 1 for 2 this afternoon. A sweet pitch. That's one. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to the gap in right field. Bennett picks it up. A base hit for Rodriguez. The pitch. In there. Strike one to Houston. There are 2 out here in the first half of the 6th inning with a runner at first. Inside. Ball 1. Right down the middle. Another strike for Houston. 1-2 is the count. The 1-2 pitch. High for ball 2. Fastball for strike 3. That's 3 away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. After 5.5 innings, Chicago ahead of Milwaukee by 1. Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Alex Ochoa, a .429 hitter. High fly ball to straightaway center. Ochoa is heading for second. Ochoa has a stand-up double. High fly to deep left. Rodriguez gets behind it. The runner scores for the tying run. Cirillo has a 1-run double. Sinker swung and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. He swung at it. That's 2. The 0-2 pitch. Sinker swung and missed. Strike 3, he's out. Ground ball to the left side. He throws to third. That's the second out. A single for Bennett. 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th inning with a runner at first. Fly ball to center field. A routine catch for Johnson. That makes 3 out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. After 6 innings, the game is tied at 1. Leading off for the Cubs, Lance Johnson. He's hitting .296. Fastball, that's 1. It's blooped to center. Marquise Grissom gets it. Single for Johnson. Down the middle but high. That's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Bunted down the first base line. It's a fair ball. Out at first. Jose Hernandez at the plate. He's hit 1 for 3. The pitch. Fly to the gap in left field. Ochoa gets it. A base hit for Hernandez. A sweet pitch. That's strike 1 for Morandini. The 0-1 pitch. Foul to right. We're tied at 1 with runners at the corners. Up at bat, number 12, Mickey Morandini. He's hit 0 for 3 this afternoon. Bennett gets behind it. Hernandez scores. A 2-run triple for Morandini. Fly ball to center field. A routine catch for Marquise Grissom. That makes 2 out. Now up, number 6. The right fielder, Glenn Allen Hill. He's a .313 hitter. It's popped up to right center. Stopped by Grissom. Morandini crosses the plate. A 1-run single for Hill. Fly to center. Caught by Grissom. The side is retired. 1 runner left on base. Headed to the last half of the 7th inning. Chicago leads 4-1. Missed it for strike 1. Leading off for Milwaukee, Mark Loretta, hitting .451. Fly ball to left field. Loretta is heading for second. A long throw from the outfield. Loretta has a stand-up double. High fly ball to the gap in right field. Vina is going for a double. Mark Loretta crosses the plate. A 1-run double for Vina. There's some activity in the Cubs bullpen. The pitch. Fly to left. Rodriguez snags it. Single for Grissom.
자, 다 같이 자세히 잡아주세요. 수비! 자.
There's going to be a pinch hitter. At the plate, number 7, the pinch hitter. There goes Grissom. The throw to second. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside edge and high. That's a ball. There's nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Slider high. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle for the second strike. 2-2 the count. Fly ball to short. A routine catch for Hernandez. Up at bat, number 23. The left fielder, Alex Ochoa. A .432 hitter. The pitch. Changeup in there for strike one to Cirillo. Fastball. He can't get a piece of it. That's strike two for Cirillo. Slider. A swing and a miss. Got him in three. There's going to be a pitching change. Now batting, the shortstop, hitting .408. Foul to left. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to center field. That retires the side. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. 3 runners left on base. Headed to the first half of the 8th, the Cubs lead the Brewers 4-2. That's all for Pulsipher. Leading off for the Cubs, Henry Rodriguez. He's hit 2 for 3. The pitch. Fouled off to left. Fastball, strike 2 to Rodriguez. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, that's ball 1. Line toward the mound. An easy throw to first for the first out. Now batting, Tyler Houston. He's hit 0 for 3 this afternoon. Right down the middle for the first strike. Fly ball to second. 2 out. Now up, number 1. The center fielder, Lance Johnson. He's a .299 hitter. Fly to right center. Caught by Bennett. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. After 7.5 innings, Chicago leads Milwaukee by 2. Adams is warming up in the Chicago bullpen. Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jeremy Bennett, a .449 hitter. Down the middle but high for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2. High fly to deep right. Bennett is going for a double. Bennett has a stand-up double. The fans have certainly got their money's worth in this game. Hitting for the Brewers is Banks. Up at bat, number 25, the catcher. Fastball. Strike one to Banks. Fly ball to right field. It's outside the line. Ground ball up the middle. A base hit for Banks. Fly to the gap in right field. That's one out. Only one out in the bottom of the eighth with runners at first and second. The pitch. Get to the right side. Hill gets behind it. Single for Vigna. At the plate, number 9, Marquise Grissom. He's a .380 forward hitter. Fly ball to third. That's 2 away. Up at bat. And pinch hitting for the Brewers is Becker. Now up, number 18, the pinch hitter. 8'4", 70 forward hitter. Fouled off to the left. The crowd is in a frenzy. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Another strike for Becker. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball. A sweet pitch. Struck him out on 3 pitches. The side is retired. 3 runners left on base. Heading into the top of the 9th inning, the Cubs lead by 2. Anthony Telford is through for today. Screamer to the shortstop. Out at first. Now up, the shortstop, Jose Hernandez. He's a .288 hitter. Line down the third base line. An amazing catch by Cirillo. Slider, that's a ball. Mickey Morandini at the plate. He's 1 for 4. Popper to third. A routine catch for Cirillo. Chicago is retired in order. Going into the bottom of the 9th, Chicago ahead of Milwaukee 4-2. Leading off for the Brewers, Alex Ochoa. He's hitting .432. Down the middle but high. That's ball 1. The count is 1-0. Curveball for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly to left field. There's the first out. Up at bat, Jeff Cirillo. Hitting for the Brewers is Barry. Now up the third baseman. He's at .407 hitter. He swung on the first one. The 0-1 pitch. Slider swung and missed for strike 2 to Barry. The 0-2 pitch. It's popped up to right. Caught by Glenn Allen Hill. That's the second out. Up at bat, number 6, the shortstop. Hitting 404. Launched to right center. Stopped by Hill. Double. The fans are loving it. The pitch. It's blooped to the gap in right field. He stops it. A single for Bennett. Chicago leads Milwaukee 4-2 with runners at first and third. Fly ball to center. The runner scores 4-3. Johnson stops it. Banks is going for a triple. The runner scores for the tying run. A 2-run double for the catcher. There's some activity in the Chicago bullpen. The pitch. It's popped up to third. Caught by Houston. That's 3 away. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. Headed to the top of the 10th inning. The score is tied 4. Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Gary Gaetti. He's 3 for 4. Off the outside edge for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. An easy throw to first for the first out. At the plate, numbered 6. The right fielder, Glenn Allen Hill. He's hitting .327. Ground ball to second base. An easy throw to first for the second out. Now up, Mark Grace, a .307 hitter. Right down the middle for strike 1 to Grace. A sweet pitch. That's 2. Change-up, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fly to right center. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. After 9.5 innings, it's all tied up. Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Fernando Vina, hitting .428. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to the gap in right field. Vina is heading for second. Vina has a stand-up double. The crowd is going wild. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Grissom. The 0-1 pitch. It's blooped to right center. A routine catch for Glenn Allen Hill. 1 away. The pitch. Change-up. That's strike 1. Up at bat, numbered 99, Turk Wendell. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to center field. Wendell is heading for second. A one-run single for the pitcher. The runner scores for the winning run. The game is over. The Brewers defeat the Cubs.